हे गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू आवर चैनल। आज मैं डिस्कस करूंगा कि मैंने मॉर्गेज एजेंट का कोर्स क्यों करा, व्हाई आई बिकेम अ मॉर्गेज ब्रोकर, व्हाई डिडंट आई बिकम अ रियल्टर, मैं इमिग्रेशन कंसल्टेंट क्यों नहीं बना। एंड गाइस, इसका रीज़न मनी बिल्कुल भी नहीं है। आई थिंक आई वुड हैव अर्नड अ लॉट मोर इफ आई वाज अ रियल्टर। आई वुड हैव अर्नड इवन मोर इफ आई वाज एन इमिग्रेशन कंसल्टेंट जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ द ऑडियंस दैट आई हैव बिल्ट। सो व्हाई मॉर्गेजेस? तो आज की वीडियो में हम यही बात करेंगे। सो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड। अब गाइस, जब हम 2020 में कनाडा आए थे तो एक चीज़ मैंने बहुत ही वियर्ड रियलाइज़ करी कनाडा के बारे में, दैट व्हेनेवर यू आर इन अ रूम फुल ऑफ 5, 6, 7 पीपल, 15 मिनट अगर सब इकट्ठे होंगे ना तो घर के बारे में बात होगी ही होगी। एंड दैट वॉज वेरी अनोइंग टू मी इन द बिगनिंग। एंड आई वॉज लाइक, यार ऐसा क्यों होता है? वाई इज एवरी वन टॉकिंग अबाउट हाउसेज? वाई इज एवरी वन कीप्स टॉकिंग अबाउट वी वॉन्ट टू बाय अ हाउस, वी आर नॉट एबल टू बाय अ हाउस? सो आई एक्चुअली गूगल्ड कि why do people or why do Canadians talk about houses so much, एंड मेरे को लगा कि आंसर आएगा कि कनेडियंस वेले होते हैं इसलिए। बट द रियल आंसर एक्चुअली इज दैट Canadian GDP का 12% is real estate, which is the highest by any industry. And just to put things in perspective, the number is 6% for US, UK and India. इस वजह से everyone wants to buy more real estate, everyone talks about real estate, a lot of the economy is based on real estate, and that's also one of the reasons why real estate doesn't really go down in Canada, because if it does, the GDP will also come crashing down. एंड फिर मेरे को लगा यार मेरे को भी ना इसके बारे में सीखना है। द बेस्ट वे टू एक्चुअली लर्न इज टू एक्चुअली बाय रियल एस्टेट, राइट? सो वी वेंट ऑन एंड बॉट आवर फर्स्ट हाउस। बट मेरे को ना जब फर्स्ट हाउस, एंड उसके बारे में हम थोड़ी सी बात करेंगे अभी, बट जब आई वॉज बाइंग माई फर्स्ट हाउस आई जस्ट रियलाइज दैट रियल एस्टेट इज लाइक अ एबिस, इट्स लाइक अ डार्क वेब, जिसके अंदर जितना भी आप डीप चले जाओ, you just keep learning and you just keep unfolding more and more layers. And मेरे को लगा कि नहीं यार, just buying a house cannot tell you everything that is there to know about real estate, and I wanted to go deeper into it. So then I decided that I want to join real estate, and the obvious answer was कि चलो realtor बनते हैं। अब उस टाइम पे मेरे को mortgages के बारे में थोड़ा बहुत आइडिया था कि mortgage broker होता है, but I was like, why do you need a mortgage broker when you have the bank? And I would just directly go to the bank and just get the mortgage, and then realtor तो चाहिए ही, because they are the ones who will actually get the deal done and everything. So मेरे को लगता था कि mortgage broker is not even a legitimate career and realtor is everything, and that's why I wanted to be a realtor. But then things changed, because when I was buying my house I realized, fuck, I'm buying a house and it's a lot of commitment, it's a lot of money to be put towards one thing, and that's when things actually changed. So things changed because I did not know anything about the process. अगर realtor के पास जाओ तो बोलता है mortgage pre approval लेकर आओ, अगर हम friend से पूछो तो बोलते हैं realtor के पास जाओ, and मेरे को समझ ही नहीं आ रहा था mortgage pre approval होता क्या है. So I actually got very lost. So then I asked my friends कि कैसे प्रोसेस शुरू करना है, उन्होंने थोड़ा सा बताया. Then they said, okay, go to the bank and get a mortgage pre-approval. We went to the bank. जब बैंक के पास गए तो उन्होंने बोला, based on our income and everything, they said that $800,000 तक का आप घर ले सकते हो on a 10% down. I told them नहीं, मेरे फ्रेंड तो 5% डाउन में घर ले रहे हैं. Then they explained that you are new to Canada and you will not be able to do 5%. Some ज्ञान they gave which was obviously not the right ज्ञान. And I thought कि यार मेरे को अब पता नहीं था, right? So I actually thought होगा कुछ ऐसे ही, होगा 10%. And then I thought, no, I don't have the $80,000. I have about $50,000-$60,000. Then we started looking outside of GTA. We said, चलो यार किचनर देख कर आते हैं, किचनर में शायद हमारे बजट में 10% हम दे पाएंगे. And that's how we actually landed in Kitchener, to be honest, because of some really bad advice. By the way, जो 10% वाला पॉइंट था वो कुछ केसेस में ट्रू होता है. So it was not all bad advice. The reasoning was wrong. But 10% वाला point I still understand now. Obviously I know because I do it. But obviously the reasoning was really wrong. But anyways, अब हम किचनर में आ गए and we actually like it here. But we actually came here because someone in the bank actually gave us very wrong advice. एंड उसके बाद ना हमने ऑफर्स डालनी शुरू करी, हम मार्केट के अंदर जाना शुरू हुए. रियल्टर ने हमें बहुत सारी टर्म्स देनी शुरू करी कि अनकंडीशनल ऑफर होती है, इंस्पेक्शन होती है. एंड वी वर लाइक, वो क्या होता है? एंड ही वाज ट्राइंग टू एक्सप्लेन अस. एंड देन ही सेड, व्हेन वी आर पुटिंग एन ऑफर ऑन दिस कॉन्डो, ही सेड दैट वी हैव टू पुट एन अनकंडीशनल ऑफर. एंड आई वाज लाइक, ओके, व्हाट इज दैट? एंड ही सेड दैट वी कैन नॉट पुट अ कंडीशन ऑफ, एंड बाय द वे इट्स अ शी, आई डोंट नो व्हाई आई एम सेइंग ही, बट शी सेड दैट वी कैन नॉट पुट अ कंडीशन ऑफ इंस्पेक्शन, व्हिच वी आर ओके विद. हमने बोला चल कॉन्डो है, क्या ही गलत होगा, नलके चल रहे हैं, सब कुछ चल रहा है, इट्स फाइन. विच आई नो इट कैन नॉट बी फाइन फॉर ओल्ड हाउसेज, बट कॉन्डो में मैं बोला चल तब भी ठीक है. Then she said that, we have to put an unconditional offer on status review. And I was like, okay, what is that? And she said that, status review is ki condo mein kitna reserve fund hai, cases hain ki nahi. And then I was like, I was so confused and I did not have any guidance. And we were like, yaar, karna kya hai yahan pe? And I actually wanted to, and ये सब भी ठीक है, स्टेटस रिव्यू हमने पहले करा लिया, हम ऑफर डालने से पहले करा सकते हैं स्टेटस रिव्यू, दैट ऑल इज ऑल्सो डन. देन शी सेड दैट वी नीड टू पुट एन ऑफर विच इज नो फाइनेंशियल कंडीशंस इन्वॉल्व. सो अगर हमने घर पे ऑफर डाल दिया और अगर हमें बैंक ने फिर फाइनेंसिंग के लिए मना कर दिया, then we'll still have to buy the house. We are still responsible to take the house. And I'm like, how, right? So इतने सारी चीज़ें हमारे दिमाग में चल रही थी and we did not have any guidance. So what I did was, मैं बोला यार ये फाइनेंसिंग वाली कंडीशन तो बाकी सब तब भी ठीक है, बट फाइनेंसिंग वाली कंडीशन I don't know if I can live with. And then we actually went back to the bank, we called them. 1 घंटे बाद किसी ने फ़ोन उठाया, फिर उसको हमने एक्सप्लेन करा, because it was not the same person that we actually got our pre-approval from. And we then explained them, okay, unconditional offer, and they said नहीं, अनकंडीशनल नहीं डाल सकते बिकॉज ये अप्रूवल नहीं है. एंड वी गॉट सो कंफ्यूज्ड एंड दैट्स व्हेन आवर फ्रेंड्स सजेस्टेड कि यार मॉर्गेज ब्रोकर के पास जाओ, दे विल बी एबल टू टेल यू बेटर. नाउ इट वाज अ फ्राइडे 7 PM. आई एक्चुअली कॉल्ड द मॉर्गेज ब्रोकर एंड इन 30 minutes ही एक्सप्लेन्ड कि क्या क्या चीज़ें गलत हो सकती हैं, क्या क्या चीज़ें हो सकती हैं. ही एक्चुअली डिड अ प्री अप्रूवल एंड ही सेड दैट ओके यू कैन एक्चुअली पुट एन ऑफर ऑफ दिस एंड इतना हम मैक्सिमम जा सकते हैं. एंड इन 30 minutes आई एक्चुअली केम आउट ऑफ दैट कॉल feeling so relieved that acha now I can put an offer, now I can be more confident. And that was the experience that made me realize कि यार mortgage broker भी एक career है, it's legit and there is a place for a mortgage broker in this entire process. And मेरे हिसाब से now in hindsight, when I see my experience and when I see a lot of my clients actually reaching out to me, there are 3 or 4 main reasons why a mortgage broker is important and why I actually wanted to become one, so that I can guide people throughout this process. Reason number 1 is mortgage brokers are free to use. 99.5% of the times they don't charge. Mortgage broker, as a mortgage broker, I have never charged a client if it's a normal bank deal. So all the gyan that you get, all the guidance that you get, all the hand holding that you get at 7 PM on a Friday, on a weekend, that the bank can actually not provide, all that is actually free. एंड उस दिन जब 7 बजे मैंने अपने मॉर्गेज ब्रोकर से बात करी थी, इन माई एक्सपीरियंस दैट 30 minutes actually changed the way I was looking at things. I was much more confident of going into it, and he actually acted as my wingman. And that's what I always believe mortgage brokers are. They are like your wingmans when you are actually going in buying a house, especially if you're doing it for the first time. Number 2 reason why I wanted to become a mortgage broker is I realized that mortgage brokers actually have access to so many products. They are not just working with one bank. For example, I work with over 50-60 lenders. Banks भी हैं, non-banks भी हैं, private भी हैं. They are all not illegal और वो सब, right? They are all legal ways of doing mortgages, but they all have different products. So कुछ products जो होते हैं वो first time home buyers के लिए अच्छे नहीं होते हैं, and some products are actually better for investments, and some products are actually better for rental properties. So every kind of purchase would have a different kind of lender and a product, and a good mortgage broker would actually know the fine print of all the products, and they'll be able to guide you whether this product is better or that product is better, even if it means sometimes not going for the lowest rate, because the lowest rate is not always the best rate. There's a difference. There's a low rate and then there's the best rate with the best terms, and that's what the mortgage broker, at least a good mortgage broker, will be able to guide you on what the best product is for you. And third and the most important point, and ये point ना बहुत सारे लोगों के लिए इतना important नहीं लग रहा होगा, but when you are in your house buying journey, and that's what happened with me when I was putting an offer at 7 PM on a Friday when the bank will not actually take my calls, is availability. Mortgage broker will be available. I actually make sure when my client is in the market searching for a house, I am actually available to take their call, whether it's a weekend or if it's after 7 PM, 8 PM. If I don't pick up the call, I actually call them back and ask what is it that you want to talk about. It's really important. This availability one is very important, because जब हम unconditional offer डाल रहे होते हैं ना, which I never recommend upfront. No mortgage broker would recommend, because it's crazy to put unconditional offer. But in this market, if you are putting an unconditional offer, you need your mortgage broker to actually guide you कि हम इससे 5,000 ज़्यादा की ऑफर डाल सकते हैं कि नहीं डाल सकते. Because if we actually put an offer which is out of our budget, you can actually not be financed, and then अपने जेब में से पैसे डालने पड़ते हैं. So things can actually go sideways if you don't have access to the person who is actually gonna fund you. And that's almost always never the bank, because they cannot be made available on a weekend and after 5 PM. And for these three reasons, I said that yes, mortgage brokers have a place in this entire process because guidance की ज़रूरत, especially to first time home buyers, is really important. And the best part about this is that I love finance, which is what this entire profession is all about. I really love talking to people and helping people, and the best part of it is that I don't have to charge my clients. And yes, mortgage brokers 99.5% of the time will not charge you anything for your deal, and there are some instances जहाँ पे private deals होती हैं, difficult deals हैं, commercial deals हैं, where they will ask for it and they'll be very upfront about it. But in most cases, it's absolutely free. This entire guidance is absolutely free, and that's the biggest win-win. I actually get paid by the bank to make you rich. ये मेरी वेबसाइट पे बड़ा बड़ा लिखा हुआ है, but that's what it is, and that's why I like this profession. Plus, remember I said in the beginning that I actually want to go into, deeper into real estate because I want to understand ins and outs of it. That's what I can do now because I'm doing this full time. I'm meeting, having lunches with, people who have invested so much. I have my mentor who is over 2 decades into Canadian real estate, and he has seen all the ups and downs, 2008, 2016, whatever happened in Canada, US, he knows ins and outs of it, and that's something that is really priceless. All these lunches, all these meetings that I have every single day, what I'm trying to do is bring that on Grow with Navs, so that a lot of people who are doing their normal jobs, right, they don't have the time to actually go out and do all this research. I'm trying to bring that on this channel. Moreover, I actually have something called as the Founders Club. Whoever is taking a mortgage, whoever trusts me with their mortgage, because it's a big deal to trust a new mortgage agent with their mortgage, I make sure that I actually give them back. And that Founders Club is basically a place where I invite a lot of people who I have access to, and they talk about things like commercial investing, off-market purchases, things that we don't normally have access to because we have our normal jobs, and that's the role that Founders Club is playing. It's a very exclusive club, and I actually plan really big for that Founders Club, but more on that. If you want to understand more on that, just go to the website and look at it. And that's why I became a mortgage broker. I hope you like this video, guys. If you want a wingman in your home buying journey, just fill the form below and I'll be more than happy to walk you through the entire process. I do ask for a couple of documents, so do watch out for the email. Send me the couple of documents. I know it's a little bit unfair. You have not even talked to me and I'm asking for you for documents, but the call that we have after that will be a lot better, and I'll be able to guide you in the shortest amount of time. I'll be able to give you more knowledge, and that's always my objective with every minute that I take from you. That's all I have for today. अगर वीडियो बढ़िया लगी तो प्लीज़ लाइक करके जाना, and there'll be an entire video. I know a lot of people were actually expecting कि मैं ये वीडियो बनाऊंगा कि how to become a mortgage broker. वो भी वीडियो इस चैनल पे बहुत जल्दी आएगी. So I'll make that video. I'll also do a comparison between being a mortgage broker versus being a realtor. What are the pros and cons, because these are two very different professions and they do work hand in hand. I hope you like this video. Please guys subscribe to the channel. Subscriptions थोड़े से कम हो गए हैं हमारे, which is fine. I'm more keen on having a smaller audience but a more engaged audience. So do ask any questions that you have in the comments or on my Instagram Grow with Nav. मिलते हैं अगली वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए बाय बाय.